Yo, what's up, YouTube gang? I'm JPatz, and this week we're gonna be breaking down another boom bap beat that I made. I'm gonna just show you a preview of it right now, and let's get right into it. So yeah, like most of my beats, you hear and see me break down just grimy, dark vibes. I'm gonna show you how I got this beat going. I first started with this loop from a Beat Butcha pack. When I start with melody loops like these, I like to manipulate them a little bit. So I think I just stretched this one out a bunch so that it sounds kind of grainy and weird. And then I just added an octave higher layer of the same exact thing. So already it's just off to like a grimy vibe, and it just sets the tone. What I like doing as well with these, especially if I'm just using like a simple loop like that, is one, taking it as far as I can go by manipulating it. So in this case, stretching it out and then pitching it up an octave, but also layering my own instrument sounds over it. So if you look over here, which I'll show you, I have a Rhodes, strings, and a piano to add more variation. And that just helped, especially because like other people might be using this sample loop, so I don't want it to sound exactly the same as everyone else. So I just find those are dope ways to add a little variety to a loop that everyone has access to. We have those two layers. I went and added this Rhodes on there. And that's from Lounge Lizard, super dope little Rhodes plugin. And then I put these strings on top of it just to add that grittiness and tension. As you can see, like I show you guys, I do a lot of close notes together, or just notes that are a half step apart for that tension. And this piano. Real simple stuff, again, just always with the tension and the dark vibes. So the whole loop that I have now all together sounds like this. So at that point you could tell it sounds full enough. You want drums on that, but before I do that, I want to show you guys another trick, how it's cool when you layer stuff and get your own vibe going, because now look at these layers that I added. What I can do at a later stage, or whenever I just need inspiration or whatever, I could bounce the layers I have out as a melody and then reflip that and turn it into a whole nother beat. So yeah, just listen to the loop I have that was layered on top of the Beat Butcha loop, and you'll just see that you could actually turn that into a whole nother beat that's fully original. These starter melodies from these packs are actually really good as inspiration to make your own thing. Like, that's dope. I'm gonna turn that into a whole nother beat at a later stage. So keep that in mind too. Like, if you're using loops but you layer in them, it doesn't always have to be the end all be all, like, oh, I used a loop and that was it. Get creative. Take the stuff that you layered on that's original, make a whole nother beat with that. That's just a little tip I like to keep in mind. Think about that when you making beats next time. After that, just went over to the drums, because you know it needs those grimy boom bap drums. Simple as hell too. If you pay attention to my videos, everything is mad simple. I like to keep my beats simple as hell and just set the tone for the artist to be inspired. You know, they don't need much to make a dope record. You just need the right sounds and something that sounds cohesive. First, started with this kick. Always going with the velocity sensitivity before the main kick, just so that kind of feels like real drums. Obviously it doesn't, because it's the same sample. There are tricks to get that, but in this case I wanted to just keep it mad simple. And then snare. I think everything's pretty on. Yeah, there's a couple early ones, but pretty on for the most part. And hi-hats. Literally the most simple shit. And then open hat. So the drums all together are like this. At this point of making the beat, this is what I had. And then all I felt like it was missing was that low end. I got the Scarby Rickenbacker from Contact, which I use all the time, and just did this bass line. Mad simple, like I be saying, on repeat. You're gonna hear that on repeat. So everything together sounds like this. All that's left to discuss is the arrangement. So we have a little 4-beat repeat to start the beat out here. So just a 1-bar intro, 8-bar hook, 16-bar verse, 8-bar hook, 12-bar verse, I think it was, yeah, and then 8-bar hook, outro. So mad simple, typical standard arrangement, nothing crazy. What you will notice is on the first part of the hook, I only bring the Rhodes in with that melody, and then the second half, I bring the strings and the piano in. And then the piano just comes in and out every 4 bars of the beat and drops down an octave in the verses. And then yeah, that just repeats. Real simple stuff. That's how we like to keep it. Just try to set a vibe and get a good tone for the rapper to spit on, and just try to inspire them like that without doing too much, you know? Don't forget about the melody trick I told you, because I'm gonna make a whole different beat out of this melody layer that I added. Just be creative, try random things. You never know what's gonna happen. If you dig in the content, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because really helps out my channel and just motivates me to keep making videos for you guys and sharing my knowledge. So thank you for tapping in. I'm JPatz. Peace.